What's going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing One Punch Man, Chapter 96. Now, before I start talking about the chapter, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. First, shout out to Monte Pavitt, and I may be pronouncing your name wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong if you watch this video. Shout out to him because he's been on my ass to make a One Punch Man review. He literally pulled up on me on a completely different video. Like, it wasn't even my video, and I commented on that video, and he was like, "Yo, where's the review?" And I was like, chill, shh, don't tell nobody I didn't make it. Be quiet, nigga, keep quiet. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Grim. Subscribe to him, check out his One Punch Man podcast, and I think we're going to be doing another one Monday. And the very last shout out goes to my nigga, Yusuke Murata. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. With the shit that Murata is pulling with One Punch Man, for me, and it's just me personally, he has eclipsed Kentaro Miura as my favorite artist, okay? And the only reason why I say that is because he's very consistent, not just in his art, because Kentaro is very consistent in his art, but with the chapter releases, I mean, we got 2 chapters within a month. Like, he is really, I know he's not doing a story, all right? It's one story, but still, for him to put out this quality art and for him to release it as consistent as he does, I have to give the man props. Now, talking about the chapter, all right? Flashy Flash, to put it simply, handed Gale and Hellfire Flame their ass. Just thinking about what Flashy Flash said in this chapter, he basically told Gale and Hellfire Flame that if he wanted to, the match, this whole duel between them, this whole fight could have been over at the very start. And I love the reasoning behind why Flashy Flash didn't end this fight at the very beginning. It was basically because he didn't want Hellfire Flame or Gale to escape and attack another S-Class hero. Considering their speed, they would have been a big problem for any of the S-Class heroes. And we've seen that in a lot of anime and manga where we have the hero or the villain. They're much more powerful than whoever they're fighting, but they don't use the trump card because the author wants to extend the fight, which is okay most of the time. But again, the reason why Flashy Flash didn't use his trump card from the beginning, I liked his reason. Now, I wanted to ask this question to the people. Is Flashy Flash underrated? Because in this chapter, he's fighting 2 dragon level monsters at the same damn time. 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 And not only did he hold his own, he got rid of them as if they were trash. Me personally, I don't think that Flashy Flash is underrated. I do think he should be a little higher. I can see him being higher than maybe 2 people like Drive Knight and Pig God, but we really haven't seen much from them. I could see Flashy Flash over them, but for the most part, I think his S-Class rank is fair. I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment. I know what Flashy Flash did in this chapter was very, very impressive. He fought 2 dragon class monsters, okay? But even still, those dragon class monsters are right, because not all dragon class monsters are equal. We know that from experience. These 2 guys, Hellfire Flame and Gale, they don't compare to Rover. They don't compare to Elder Centipede, not in the slightest. So again, I gotta give nothing but major props to Flashy Flash, but when it comes to his rank, I still have to say it's a fair ranking, although he could beat a lot of the S-Class heroes above him just because of his speed. Now, I also want to look into the personality of Flashy Flash because I think he is an interesting character. Recently, we see bits and pieces of Flashy Flash's personality, from when he almost fought Sweet Mass, from when he fought those fodder monsters, and the first thing he asked them in Chapter 95 was, "Where's the hostage?" From this fight with Gale and Hellfire Flame, when he's basically telling them, yeah, I killed some niggas in the past, but it's because they went after me. For me, I love the character of Flashy Flash because, for one, he doesn't get too cocky, all right? He's very confident in his abilities, but I wouldn't take it as far as to say he's cocky. 2, he's not above killing humans because he's done so in the past. And 3, he doesn't really get sentimental in fights because he's fighting 2 people he knows, but that did not matter. They still got the flashy slash.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it.
And I love Flashy Flash because he's thinking about the mission and the mission only. He didn't want Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind to escape because he's thinking about, hey, these monsters could hinder the other S-Class heroes from doing their mission and finding the hostage. And again, when he killed those fodder monsters in chapter 95, the first thing he asked them was, where's the hostage? That shows me that he's thinking about what he needs to do, what his task is, not him trying to show off or trying to impress people. Not that anybody's watching except for Gyoro, but he is essentially trying to do what he's supposed to do, and that's be a hero, and I think he fulfills that role very well. Other than that, it's not much to talk about. The art was phenomenal as always. This fight only lasted 2 chapters, which gives Flashy Flash's name more credibility. I would like to add that this probably was one of my favorite fights in One Punch Man. Top 5, I'm not so sure. I would have to look back at some of the fights to kind of solidify it. Nonetheless, great fight, great chapter. I'm excited to see who we're going to move on to next. But guys, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage, out.